What if the vegetables you thought were healthy were secretly working against you? For older adults, the real danger might not be in sugar or fat, but hiding right inside your favorite produce drawer. In this video, we're exposing 3 surprising vegetables that could be quietly draining your strength, harming your joints, and even affecting your mobility. One of them? You've probably eaten it this week. Let's start with a vegetable that seems innocent, but could be doing more harm than good: eggplant. It may look harmless, even healthy, but for seniors, it carries hidden risks that could quietly affect comfort, mobility, and joint health. As we grow older, even small dietary choices can make a big difference in how we feel and move. That's why eggplant deserves a closer look. It's not the kind of food that raises red flags at first glance. Eggplant doesn't scream danger, but its impact can be quietly harmful, especially to the joints and legs that keep us moving and independent. On the outside, it seems like a nutritious choice, vibrant, low in calories, and packed with fiber. But beneath that shiny purple skin lies a compound called solanine, a natural toxin that can be surprisingly tough on aging bodies. Studies have shown that solanine can trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals, especially targeting the muscles, joints, and connective tissues. For seniors already dealing with arthritis, nerve sensitivity, or muscle stiffness, this hidden compound can quietly make things worse. It may increase pain, limit flexibility, and slowly chip away at mobility, without warning. The danger goes far beyond simple discomfort. Chronic, low-level inflammation in the legs can gradually weaken muscles, reduce circulation, and interfere with the fine neuromuscular coordination needed for stable, confident movement. This silent weakening doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, until one day, each step feels uncertain. The everyday act of walking across a room or enjoying a stroll outdoors can quietly slip away, almost without warning. The impact isn't just physical. Losing balance, experiencing chronic joint pain, or suffering a fall can take a heavy emotional toll as well. When the body no longer moves with ease, feelings of helplessness, frustration, and even isolation can begin to creep in. That's why a simple food like eggplant, seemingly harmless, can, over time, contribute to a deeper and more serious decline in overall well-being. How you prepare it doesn't change the risk. Whether it's baked, grilled, or stewed, eggplant still contains solanine, and that can be a concern, especially with regular consumption. For seniors striving to maintain strength, balance, and independence, there are far better and safer vegetable choices out there. While not everyone will feel the effects immediately, those over 65 face greater vulnerability. And when your body's resilience naturally declines with age, even a subtle risk like this one simply isn't worth ignoring. Protecting your joints and muscles from these silent saboteurs is key to preserving your freedom, the ability to walk, move with ease, and live life on your own terms. And while eggplant is just the beginning, it's far from the only threat. Some of the most common, colorful vegetables may be quietly disrupting your body from within, draining your strength, triggering inflammation, and even clouding your mental clarity. The question is, which ones should you watch out for next? Could it be that one of the most common vegetables found in nearly every American kitchen is actually accelerating the aging process from the inside out? Let's find out. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, let me know in the first comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's move on to the second hidden culprit: green bell peppers, the quiet source of chronic, silent inflammation. With every meal, we make choices that can either support our well-being or slowly undermine it, often in ways we don't notice until much later. Green bell peppers, with their vibrant color and crisp, refreshing taste, are a staple in many diets and often seen as a healthy choice. But for older adults, they may be more misleading than they appear. Behind their cheerful appearance lies a more complicated truth, one that anyone serious about protecting their long-term health and vitality should take seriously. As members of the nightshade family, green bell peppers are naturally high in lectins, complex proteins that can bind to the gut lining and disrupt the body's ability to absorb nutrients efficiently. For older adults, whose immune and digestive systems may already be more fragile, this poses a quiet but serious concern. Over time, lectins can trigger low-grade, chronic inflammation, often going unnoticed at first, yet slowly weakening blood vessel function, nerve integrity, and joint health. These effects strike at the core of what keeps us strong and steady: our strength, mobility, and balance. For many seniors, the earliest signs of this hidden inflammation are subtle. A bit of stiffness in the ankles, a slight tingling in the toes, or an unexpected sense of unsteadiness while walking. These may seem minor at first, but they're often early warnings of a deeper issue quietly unfolding beneath the surface. As this hidden inflammation quietly progresses, it can reduce blood flow to the legs and feet, dulling sensation, weakening muscles, and significantly increasing the risk of falls. And for those over 65, that's one of the most serious dangers they face. The irony is painful. A vegetable often chosen for its supposed health benefits may, in fact, be fueling the very decline so many seniors are trying desperately to prevent. To make matters worse, green bell peppers contain far fewer antioxidants compared to their ripened red, orange, or yellow counterparts. That means you miss out on the protective benefits while still taking in their inflammatory compounds. While cooking can reduce lectin levels slightly, it may not be enough for older adults, especially those dealing with heart conditions, arthritis, or digestive sensitivities. For them, limiting or avoiding green bell peppers altogether may be the wisest choice. Thankfully, there are plenty of safer alternatives, vegetables that are richer in antioxidants and much gentler on the aging body. Sometimes, the most powerful decision isn't just what to eat, but what to leave off your plate. By making small, mindful choices at every meal, you take meaningful steps toward protecting your strength, mobility, and even your mental clarity. But green peppers aren't the only hidden culprits. There's another humble, everyday vegetable, one that's beloved across America, that may be doing far more harm than anyone realizes. It's common, trusted, and often seen as harmless. But could this familiar favorite actually be draining your strength, damaging your heart, and limiting your mobility from the inside out? The truth might surprise you. Let's move on to number 3. White potatoes, America's beloved comfort food, may be quietly chipping away at your strength and stability. Few foods are as deeply woven into family traditions as the humble potato, whether mashed at holiday dinners, fried to golden perfection, or baked alongside a hearty meal. But behind that warm familiarity lies a hidden risk. For adults over 65, this everyday staple could be quietly sabotaging the balance and resilience needed to age with confidence and strength. Beneath their comforting appeal lies a more troubling truth. White potatoes are packed with simple carbohydrates that cause blood sugar levels to spike rapidly after eating. While the immediate effect might feel harmless, or even satisfying, the long-term consequences tell a different story entirely. Repeated blood sugar spikes trigger inflammation throughout the body, putting extra strain on the delicate blood vessels that nourish the brain, legs, and feet. For seniors, whose circulatory systems are already more vulnerable, this can mean slower recovery, reduced sensation, and a quiet, creeping decline in strength and mobility that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. But blood sugar spikes aren't the only concern. White potatoes, and other high glycemic foods, have also been linked to arteriosclerosis, the gradual hardening and narrowing of the arteries. As these vessels lose their flexibility, blood flow to the legs and feet becomes compromised. The result? Cold feet, muscle cramps, numbness, and a growing sense of unsteadiness that can undermine everyday movement. Even minor discomfort can quickly snowball into major risks, like a higher chance of falling, slower healing from injuries, and a gradual loss of independence that deeply affects both physical and emotional well-being. And while the tradition of mashing or baking potatoes brings comfort, it often comes with hidden costs. The added butter, cream, and salt in many classic potato dishes only amplify their already harmful impact on heart health. For seniors managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease, a single plate of white potatoes can quietly counteract the benefits of medication and healthy habits. Unlike other root vegetables, white potatoes offer little in the way of protective nutrients. They fall short in defending the body against oxidative stress, the silent cellular damage that accelerates aging from within. Unlike the vibrant hues of sweet potatoes or carrots, rich in antioxidants, white potatoes offer little internal protection. Seniors who rely on them miss a valuable opportunity to nourish and strengthen their bodies from the inside out. But avoiding white potatoes doesn't mean sacrificing warmth or comfort. It means choosing foods that support steady energy, healthy circulation, and strong, resilient muscles, so you can keep moving forward with confidence. These are the very qualities that sustain independence and joy as we grow older. It's the power of small choices. In the later chapters of life, true strength doesn't come from grand milestones, but from the quiet, everyday decisions we make, often unaware of just how deeply they shape our future. Safeguarding the legs that carry us, the heart that fuels us, and the mind that defines who we are begins with choosing the right vegetables, and steering clear of the hidden threats in familiar foods. These choices go beyond simple nutrition. They are quiet acts of self-respect, honoring the years we've lived and protecting the life we still have ahead. If there's one thing my own journey, and the countless stories I've heard, have taught me, it's this: healthy aging isn't about chasing miracles. It's about awareness, consistency, and the quiet commitment to care for our bodies with intention. No doctor, pill, or invention can replace what wise, nourishing choices offer us every day. Swapping spinach for a gentler green, trading white potatoes for brighter roots, or simply adding a handful of walnuts. These may seem like small steps, but they lead to a stronger, more vibrant life. Iron and magnesium were the two minerals I was most deficient in. Yet these seemingly small choices can have a profound impact on a senior's life, preserving the freedom to move with ease, to think clearly, and to live independently. They protect joyful moments with loved ones, adventures shared with friends, and the dreams that continue to unfold in good health. It's a simple, yet powerful truth: every meal is an investment in the life still ahead. With every bite, we cast a vote, for struggle, or for strength. While we may not control every challenge that comes with aging, we can choose to support ourselves, honor our bodies, and give ourselves the best possible chance to thrive. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Your feedback truly matters to us. And if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, give the video a like, and share it with others. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep living life on your own terms.